How do I look? Good?
Perfect.
You know, not too close there. I don't want to look, I want to look good.
Oh, okay. Well, then maybe I should go over here. Yeah? Okay, now. All right, here we are with Todd Glass. Todd, I really appreciate you taking the time to talk to me. You've had a great run this week. Very excited about having you here, and I hope to see you back.
Backstage here at the Harrah's in Laughlin. Took a jet ski out today.
Did you really?
Yeah,
How was it?
It was fun.
Beautiful weather today? A little warm?
You know what? It's a little warm, but you're inside. The air's on. You're out by the pool. You're at the river. It's all right.
It's all good.
Yeah, you know it's going to be hot when you come.
That's true. It's
No
always
complaining.
You have a new CD out, just released, right?
Yes.
Thin Pig.
Yes, I have a new CD called Thin Pig. Do you want to know why it's called Thin Pig?
You know, I was going to ask that question.
One girl once told me I looked like John Goodman. She goes, you look like John Goodman. I was like, what? She goes, no, a young, thin John Goodman. That ain't gonna make you feel any better. That's like if I said to a girl, you look like a pig. No, not a fat pig. No, a young, thin pig. You're like a hot smoking pig. That's where the name came from.
It's a great name. I like it. Well, I downloaded it.
You did?
Yes, it's very funny.
I'm proud of it. And you know what? You think, well, what would you say? Most of the time I do a CD, a month later, I feel like my act has gotten to a different point. So I think, oh, I could do that better, or I got that joke better. But it was an unbelievable crowd, and we taped it in this, called the George Carlin Room in the Tempe Improv. There's their main showroom, which is about the size of yours. And then they have a side room called the George Carlin Room, holds about 100 people. I loved it. It was small, intimate, and it's a good CD.
Great. Well, I recommend it. So get out there and download it, guys. I saw you on Last Comic Standing.
Mm-hmm.
I was a big fan. I have to ask you this one question. Now, you guys would go into a booth, and you would say, you would challenge somebody by saying, I know I am funnier than so-and-so. So every single time you would go into the booth and say that, were you 100% sure that you were funnier than the people you were challenging?
Well, you know, that's actually, I know it's Last Comic Standing and it was a few years ago, but so I don't want people to go, he's still talking about that? But that's actually a really good question, and I've never been asked that before. But you just touched on one of the hardest things it was. Look, when I did the show, I knew what it was. It was a reality show, and you know what you're entering into, and I was okay with all that. I didn't want to complain, you know. But that was the hardest thing to do for all of us, every comedian. Because I don't mean to be overly, supportive of my peers, but it's not a competition. It's not a competition, and no, I don't know if I'm funnier. I don't think you could measure that, and it's something I would never say in my life, that I'm funnier than somebody. I would never, do I think I'm funnier than certain people? Yeah, there's also people I think are funnier than me, and I aspire to be. It's not a competition, but you learn what not to do from certain people, and then you learn what to do from other people.
I'm pretty sure I'm funnier than you.
No, you might be, actually.
Yeah.
Depends what night. And if you're judging me on, what show are you judging me on?
Oh, last night's show.
Oh, last night's show?
I'm just kidding.
Last night was my favorite show, actually.
I heard it was good.
Yes.
From you.
From me.
So tell me, what's next? What's next for Todd Glass?
I'm going to get rid of my bronchitis.
Perfect. It's a good start.
What's next? I'm going to lose 30 pounds. How do you like that? It's my goal. No,
Where?
Don't lie. I hide it well. These press shirts that I have every night when I go on stage. I have a new show that I'm trying to sell called Todd. It's basically, like Jon Stewart and Bill Maher made politics fun to watch.
Yes.
Even though they're comedic shows, a lot of people get the news
information.
From that.
Absolutely.
And some people say they get the most information from those shows. So it's doing that for like Oprah type issues. And I like Oprah, so it's not to put Oprah down. It's to say that, there's some younger people that if I talk about some of the exact same issues that she talks about, it might be a different
perspective.
Different perspective, a different sense of humor to learn the same thing. So if I could do that, that's what I'm trying to do. The thing, I'm getting ready to do another half-hour special for Comedy Central, and just keep plugging away,
That's great. Well, I really, again, appreciate you stopping by and saying hi to us.
Thank you. Can you see these flowers that we put in the background?
They're gorgeous.
Yeah, we should have had those more like that. Look at. Tell me, does that look better now?
Well, you're still in the frame, so.
Oh, you don't see that?
No, yeah.
Maybe if I did it like the Barbara Walters shot.
Wonderful.
With a gel. Hi, I'm Todd Glass. Do you all work for Terminex? I have Terminex. Oh, it's pretty cool, huh? Yeah. I call every time, and then I try to get a freebie in between. Is there a name for customers like me? Hello? I call like a week later. Yeah, I still got ants. I don't, but I just, I want to get more of my money's worth. There's ants everywhere. The guy comes over. I can't see ants. I go, yeah, they were here yesterday. I know what's going on. Now I got one of
those exterminators always has a reason for the bugs. He won't do anything. I go, there's a lot of ants. He goes, yeah, the water levels are high. A lot of the ants are coming out of the ground. I know, well, do something. Step on them. I don't care what you do. Spray them. I don't want an excuse. I got bees all over the place. Yeah, a lot of bees this year for some reason. Really, is that why I'm hiring you? So you can tell me why I have bugs?